I haven't showered today. My hair's all swooshed to the left though, as unlike usual. Alright. Stream should be coming on momentarily. I am recording it, so let's see. Yeah, we're up. We're live. Okay. Really need to fix this camera one of these days to put it like right here in front of me, but you know, it is what it is. So, because otherwise you're just seeing me play the game at a side glance. I'm not really looking at the screen all that much. Alright, let me set multiplayer game Phooka. Also, for those who are watching on the recording, Phooka has joined me.
Hi.
He's our one token black guy and token gay guy.
Shut up.
Mm. I mean, it's true, right?
I'm not
Alright,
gonna accept or deny that statement.
let's go ahead and do achievements enabled, but I will turn off Sunset Invasion. Because fuck Sunset Invasion. I'm tired of getting attacked by goddamn Vikings. Alright, let me invite you in, Phooka. The password, I'll message it to you.
I think I can join on the multiplayer thing.
You can, but let me make sure you know the password. If I spelt it correctly, that should be the password.
Oh god.
But you know how it is. I don't know who I want to play today. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry for those watching. I just finished off a half a box of blackberries. The other half were really moldy, so I left them alone. After yesterday eating 2.2 pounds of strawberries. Also, that was really weird yesterday. Well, when I got a bunch of hits, or was it yesterday? Whenever I was, no, it was fuck, what is it? Monday when I was streaming, and suddenly like Twitch went off, and I got like a bunch of hits for people following me.
Really
Uh,
then?
yeah, it was the weirdest thing. So I don't know. Oh, man.
Or is it just still the same?
I don't know if they like if it just re-popped them. That's why I'm actually while I'm waiting for you to join in, I'm jumping onto Streamlabs real quick just to see what's going on. Yeah, I get it. Widgets have been moved. Okay, what's this? What do you got for notifications? New track stream music. Oh, cool. Let's go into my dashboard. Wow. Viewers, what? No, I don't have 74 view. Oh, altogether this month. Okay. I was like, wait, I don't have 74 viewers. What the fuck? If I have 74 viewers, there's someone fucking viewbotting me. Are you able to join, by the way, Fuka? Or are you still
Yeah,
loading in?
I'm loading in right now. One
Okay,
second. Got your
no
in.
worries. You're good. Alright, so viewership 1, chatters 26, not bad. Alright, so I need to go into recent events. Let's see. So, yeah. Oh no, okay, so those people had followed me a month ago. I thought so. I was like, why are they popping right now?
Hmm.
So, yeah, that was the weirdest thing. I will never use my music player again because people pulled up weird music. Although we found the best music, like songs ever. Although I don't think Fuko will let me play them while he's with me on stream. So,
No. No.
but for those who want a really fun and entertaining song, it's something both myself and Wolfgang both truly approve of, and that made Tren of all people cringe. Uh, look up Wheeler Walker Jr. and look up his song "Family Tree."
No.
I won't
Don't.
sing it, but you will laugh your ass off. For those watching, I mean, for the like 3 people who watch my streams. But yeah, oh, that was such a good thing. Oh man. And once Fuka gets in the game, I'll tell my amazing story of my gym episode yesterday and why I'm in such pain today. Oh man, it sucks you're not taller, Fuka, because when you move out here, man, I need someone to help me pop my back more often than not. And I
What
don't
am I, a
think
masseuse to you?
no. So there's an old thing we used to do in wrestling, where you take a guy who's taller than you, and you like get back to back and link arms, and then the guy who's taller would like lean forward and and then like kind of jump, and it'd make your back pop. So
Huh.
but A, I don't think I know you're not taller than me. B, I don't think you could lift me. And C, if you jumped, I'd probably crush you. So, as I'm 205 pounds on a bad day, on a good day about 199. So, today I'll probably be 195 after 2.2 pounds of strawberries, but you know.
Oh God.
Do I need to send you another invite or are you good?
Yeah, send me another invite.
Okay. Invite to lobby. I don't know who do I want to play. Sure, we'll play as Amir Azim of the Aztecs. Hmm.
And here I thought you wasn't playing any.
Oh no, it's Emir Azim of the Azmid Emirate. I wonder if this is my brother. I bet you it is, the Sultan of Africa. Let me see. Maybe there's another character. I could play in Africa, but I imagine you get mad if I built up my amazing African empire that I did that one time.
No, I would just worry if you try and take me over.
Who are you gonna play?
You're playing as Africa. I'm playing as Ethiopia.
You know what? How about I go over to India? That way,
Why?
that way you don't have to worry about me wiping you out.
You don't have to wipe me out. You could just make me a. You could just make me your suzerain. I can still work with this.
All right, I'll play my African empire. Let's see if I can rebuild it again and destroy
Oh
the
God.
Muslim religion out. Actually, I haven't played a Muslim in the since Holy Fury's come out, so maybe I'll try a different character. Yeah, I'll,
Hmm.
I'll play an easy or a lower character. There we go. Amir Hashim. That sounds like a good idea.
Wait, you're playing as an Amir?
Yes,
Okay.
which is a duke.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to play as Abyssinia.
Hmm.
Should I play as Count Pangoros of Trinkat? Mm, very hard difficulty, small dynasty. Yeah, let's go with this one.
God, I really earning extra credit says I don't care. I want some Taco Bell now again. I have a craving. All right, let's load in.
Stop thinking about Taco Bell.
Dude, I don't know why, and I hate Taco Bell like something fierce. The stuff's disgusting, but I have had such a craving for it.
Oh
Oh,
God.
my pecs hurt a lot right now. So I went to my 3 rep max yesterday. So here's my gym story as we're kind of loading in. Um, so don't forget to ready up, Fuka. Oh, you're
Hmm.
still loading in.
No,
So
I'm ready.
oh why won't it let me start? No, you're not.
It's loading in. It's
Oh,
loading in for me right now.
okay, that's why. So yeah. Yesterday I went to the gym. I left this in the morning about 6:30, so I did a later gym visit because I didn't have to work till 10 o'clock. So it was a good day. I went up there knowing that I had to go deal with HR, with the school, with a bunch of extra stuff. I had to pick up a textbook. $133 for a fucking line of code so I could log into my online class. $133. I don't even get a textbook with that shit. I just
Well
Anyways,
then.
I'm still very upset about this. Um. So as I was saying, yeah, we were chilling. Is it okay? There we go. Let me start the game real quick. All right. Oh, I gotta remember how to play normal CK2. It's been so long. Here, I'll
Yeah.
finish my story here in a sec. Let me let's do. Sure, we'll become king of Africa. Yeah, that'll happen. I'm gonna focus on wealth for right now. Let's see. I've got children who are assholes. Oh, good. This child sucks. That's fantastic. Assign your guardian. Do. I'll continue the story, guys. Just give me a moment. I want to get the normal stuff done. Well, at least they're both diligent. Assign your guardian. Perfect. And then I have a daughter, which I really don't care too much about. Because she won't be heir. So let's just give her over to one of my concubines. That's fine. pays to have a bigger dynasty, if I remember right, as this group. So designated regent, always someone with high stewardship, court physician. I don't give two shits who it is. Where's my capital? Boop. Go study technology in there. Also, how's stats looking? Okay, we are up on the stream. All right. And I don't know. Sure, convert all these people. Do I need anything else? Nope. Any decisions I need to make? We know we need to get rid of that. I'm waiting for Phooka to immediately try and kill me.
I don't
Um,
even know where you are at this moment.
that's good. All right, I'll start on speed 2. So, for those what as I was continuing my story, so I get there to the gym. It was pretty empty. I was actually quite shocked. I mean, it was about by the time I got there, it was about 8 o'clock ish, 7:45 to 8 o'clock roughly. And I get in there, and the cute girl at the counter, I failed to flirt with terribly. She didn't even notice me. Went and started chatting with her. She did not talk to me. She didn't say a word to me. I don't even think she knew I existed, other than the fact that she had to take my ID card, and scan it. So besides failing at, flirting and not even getting a chance to, um, let's see. After that, went into the gym, got changed, yada yada, same stuff as always. Go into the weight room, and there's this cute girl. She is gorgeous, working on her squats, if I remember right, or some sort of like thing. Yeah, it was squats, because she was in the squatting rack next to the old man. So here comes this old man. Now, I've talked about this old man before. I don't know if I've done it on stream, but this guy like served in Vietnam and Korea as a medic and like continued to
Oh,
go
that
back.
one.
Yeah. Like this guy's an amazing dude. He's funny, he's a cool guy, but god damn it, I hate lifting next to him, and I'll explain why. Now this is a guy, real salt of the earth kind of gentleman.
Oh, I
He's real
found
like,
you.
huh?
I
What?
found you.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not hard. I mean, I'm kind of listed. I should be listed on there. Um, so yeah, I was sitting there lifting, doing my bench press. I'm just doing lightweight at this point. I was doing 120 pounds, so for my 10 rep, just to kind of bump into it, work out a little bit. And he's over doing overhead presses, which is very common amongst like body or power lifters who are going into competition. And this gal is like doing the squats, and oh my god, she's gorgeous. I'm not staring. I'm trying to avoid eye contact at this point because I really don't want to get caught being that one creepy guy at the gym who just goes to check out chicks, because I'm actually there to work out. Oh, my back itches like crazy. So I'm chilling, relaxing, whatever. And in between my sets, the old man finishes up his overhead clean presses and comes over to the bench. Now at this point, I'm doing about 100, I don't know, 40, 150 pounds. And I'm at like a 5 to 6 rep max at this point. And he comes over, puts 200 pounds on the damn thing, and just busts it out. And I'm like, dude, you're like 70 fucking years old. And this girl's watching this. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm sitting here lifting next to him 150. And I'm struggling with this at doing just like fucking 6 reps. I'm like, trying to get it up. I'm like, god damn, this hurts. And I'm trying to do a full 10 set. I finally got to 7, which is my record for this weight. And the old man is adding another 20 pounds to each side of his fucking bench. I'm like, I look over at him, and he just smiles at me. And after the girl kind of walks off, the old man looks at me. He's like, "So, I saw you checking out that girl." I was like, I looked down. I was like, I just looked down. I was like, "Yeah, uh huh." And so you decided to come over and lift a ton of weight next to me. He's like, "Oh, I thought I'd give her a show of what a real man can do." I was like, "God damn you!"
Oh, damn.
I was like, "I know I can out deadlift you, man, and I can row more than you." I was like, this is just my weakest fucking, well, that and squats. I can't squat due to the fact that I had surgery way back when. So I haven't done squats since I was in like high schoolish ratio, because it took 7 years to fully heal the wound, apparently, according to my doctor. So I've just started squatting again, and I can do about the bar, and it doesn't hurt, because my knees aren't stabilizing real well these days. I've had bad knees since I was a wrestler. Um, but yeah, so I'm sitting there. I'm trying to outbench him. I get up to, I think my 3 rep at that point was like 180. I think that's all I was able to do. I think it was roughly 180. I didn't really count. I just kept adding weight to try and catch up to the guy. And I'm sitting there, And I'm like, I get this to a 3 rep, and he looks at me. He's like, "Do you need me to spot you there, young man?" I was like, "God damn you, old man, go away." So I finally said, "All right, I've done 4 sets, or 5 sets. That was what I ended up doing in the end." I was like, "You know what? Screw it. I'm done." I was hurting real bad. I was like, "I'm just gonna go move over to the rowing machine." So the old man follows me over to the rowing machine. I'm like, "Fuck you." He's like, "Here, I'll just trade off with you. That way you can do your lat pull downs while and we can switch off." I was like, "Whatever." So we start doing this, and the girl's gone off to go do something else. I lost track of her at this point. Didn't care anymore because I was like, I've already been shown up by this old. I mean, like, no joke. He's like 60 or 70 years old. His biceps are as big as my head. I mean, this is a built dude. I mean, I'm not just getting out beaten by some fat, overweight guy. This guy is built. I mean, he's got a beer gut that's probably thicker than mine. But damn, Um, so I'm sitting there doing my rows, and he's like, "How much are you rowing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just doing 120 pounds to get my 10 rep in. I'm not trying to overdo it since I just overdid my bench press because of you." I was like, "My arms already hurt," and he's like, "Oh, okay." And so he does 120 pounds for his 10 rep. I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
"Oh my god, it's a pissing contest." All right. So he's not really doing much in lat pull downs, and I suck at lat pull downs. I do roughly about 100 pounds with my lat pull downs because just getting my hands right on a lat pull down is never easy because you always have that weird like setup trying to get, and the bar is really uncomfortable to grind on unless you have chalk. So we're sitting there sitting there doing that, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to boost up my rowing machine. I don't want to be shown up twice by this old man. So I go up to 150 pounds, and I'm rowing, and I'm pulling with all of my goddamn might. And he looks at me. He's like, "Oh, it looks like you're struggling there, there, boy." I was like, "Oh, call me boy now." I was like, "I'm old enough to be your grandson." He's like, "No, actually, you're old enough to be my son, because my son's about a year younger than you." I was like, "Wait, what?" So that means you were like what, 40 something when you had? Okay, sure. He's like, I said that. And he's like, "Oh no, I meant my legitimate son. I don't know how many others I've sired." I was like, "Oh my god, this old man." Um. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, "All right." Uh, this old man, like I said, salt of the earth motherfucker. I love this guy. He's the best guy I've ever met at the gym, and he's good for a spot. Yeah, sure. I'll become lustful. Why not? So I'm sitting there like, okay, 150 pounds. I start pulling this thing, and I'm struggling with it. And the old man gets on, and he starts to pull it, and he can't get it. I'm like, how can you not get that? And he's like, I, I think I overdid it with the bench. I was like, oh, I know the feeling. And he's like sitting there. He gets about 2 reps with it, and he's starting to struggle. And he's like, "Yeah, my back is hurting real bad. I can't do this anymore." I was like, "All right, I win." He's like, "Yeah, yeah, let's go ahead and go do overhead presses, and let's see how you do." I was like, "No, thank you, sir. I'm good. I don't need to be losing twice in one day." So this continues on. Um. Oh yeah. Um. And so we're still working out. Finally, I basically leave the old man because my workout cycle is like bench press. Then I go to row machines and lat pull downs, and then typically I'll do either the bench machine, which is basically where you sit up and just push forward, or I'll do shoulder presses, which is basically another machine where you sit back and you just push above your head with your shoulders. Both are really good exercises. I prefer the shoulder press because I don't think the lat pull downs and the rowing gets enough into shoulders. Actually, in fact, rowing doesn't get your shoulders at all. But um, ugh, those blackberries are biting me back. So I was doing this, and I was like, all right, there's a couple of old people in there. Like I said, there's like 5 people in the gym. There's a power couple in there working out. His girlfriend is like bench pressing as much as he is, and they're both doing around like 150 pounds easy. I'm like, Jesus, woman, you could probably snap me in half. Her thighs, though, could have snapped me in half any day. Um,
Oh god.
dude, she was hot. But of course, this guy looked more built than I did, so I was like, I have no chance here. Um, yeah, let's organize an expedition by a merchant ship, sure. So I headed up, went and ran around the track for a bit. Here's where fail number 2 comes in. This is a good one. So I ran the track. I do a mile every time I hit the gym, just to kind of stay in shape. I'm a big fan of the zombie apocalypse, and one of the biggest things is cardio. So I like to keep making sure I can run. Although after this mile, I was dying at 8 minutes and 30 seconds, which I think for a 25-year-old going that's like overweight and over 200 pounds, that's still pretty good, personally. I know I do better than 90% of America, so I'm happy with that. Sure, I'll buy my merchant ship again. Let's go on another one. All right, um,
Nice, I got the diligence rate.
yeah, are you trying to kill me, Fuka, currently?
I'm literally like t- probably halfway across the world.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
in a narrow riverway. How the
I,
hell am I gonna kill?
I don't know. I just don't trust you. Anyways,
Okay.
continue the story. All right. So there's this cute little Latina who's like, so there's a track at Portland State where you can run above the basketball court, and then like off to the right, which is basically where above the weight room is the what I call the what's that stupid kind of exercise that people do? What's the word?
Suicides?
No, that stupid kind of workout that people break their backs at all the time trying to do like weird exercises, like where they try to do weights, like fucking bench press on a ball or some shit. I can't remember. Anyways, it's basically like where all the girls work out mostly because it's mostly cardio workouts and machines upstairs. I don't see many guys there typically, and that's not like to be offensive. It's just an observation. Is that typically there aren't many men upstairs working out and doing the cardio. So there are a few, and then they've got yoga rooms in there and everything as well. Um, so as I was saying, I'm running this mile, and there's this cute little Latina. She is thin, but she is not. She's got a nice ass on her. And she's doing sit-ups on this mat that's like off to the side from the track. So of course I'm running, and every time I pass by this little hallway where she's in doing sit-ups, I'm of course checking her out and smiling and trying to get her attention. She didn't notice me at all. Not a shocker, let's be honest. I'm like running like a freaking giant oaf, trying not to fall over. I probably look like I'm gonna die halfway through this. Because I'm like sweating, tongue's hanging out, I'm breathing real hard, lumbering more than running. Um, anyways, I'm working out or running this whole thing, and finally I get done. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take 2 laps around it, then do a sprint, and then I'll take another 2 laps, and I'll go do sit-ups next to this girl and show off my amazing abs. Because I've got a full 2-pack. I've been working out like crazy. I can do almost 100 sit-ups without taking a break, and I can do usually about 50 to 60 with a 45-pound weight without having to stop. So I'm in pretty good shape as far as that goes. I hope. So I'm sitting there like, okay, God, I got like something caught in my throat, and don't you make a joke out of that.
Choking on that dick.
Yep. Of course, Fuka. Um. Oh, one sec. Let me check this message. I've got a cute, wholesome story that no one wants to hear later. Let me finish this. Okay. So as I was saying, yeah. So I was like, okay, I did my mile, sprinted my 1 lap, did my walk over, go lay down, to start doing sit up next to her. She looks at me and she kind of smiles, and I gave her a cute smile back. Afterwards, realizing I forgot to brush my teeth that morning, which was real great. Um, Luckily I hadn't had coffee at this point, so hopefully my teeth were at least decently white. So we were sitting there, or I was sitting there, and I was like, okay, time to do sit-ups. So I put my hands behind my head and start to lift up. And I'm like, oh shit, that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. And I drop back down. I look like I gotta look like I'm constipated at this point because I'm like in serious pain. Um, this woman looking at me, and she just kind of gives me a weird look for a second as I'm trying to push up. I'm like barely doing crunches at this point. I do 15 of what I would call half-assed crunches, and I can't breathe. And so I lay down. I'm just laying there for about 5 minutes. She gets up, walks away. And one of the guys comes over to me and says, "Oh, that was real smooth, man." I looked at the guy. I was like, "I don't even know you." He's like, "Oh, we had accounting together." I was like, "That doesn't mean I know you." All right. He's like, "I don't think she was real impressed." I was like, "Yeah, no shit, buddy. I'm trying not to die here. Give me a minute. I feel like there's a nail going through my lungs right now. And, like, my abs are on fire." I was like, "Oh, I forgot that running works your core." Like an idiot. So I'm sitting there like, okay, whatever. And I get up miserably, walk off. I think she was in the yoga room, and she just looks at me. I think with a little bit of disdain. I still feel. I don't know if there's actual disdain, but I'm calling it disdain at this point. Go down, do one last set of for machine-based bench press, do some rope pulls, head out. I was done. Those are my two amazing stories of my great job at flirting, with neither girls even noticing I existed. I'm not a big fan of picking up chicks in the gym because I'm one of those types of guys who thinks, if I'm gonna work out, I don't like to be bothered, a lot of times. So I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. I'll just leave it as is. Wait, oh, my hair looks weird now. Oops, there we go. I don't know. It's all weird. I haven't washed it yet, so it's bothering the shit out of me. Um. Anyways, yeah, I'm not one of those type of guys who likes to be hit on at the gym or flirt or really talk to people while I'm at the gym. I'm there to work out and go home. So I don't usually hit on girls when I'm at the gym, although it seems to be that more and more of my story seems to be in that situation. Which is great. Afterwards, of course, I went in, and this is where Phooka will get a good kick out of this. So there's a gay Asian dude, not the same one, who works in the coffee shop I like to go to, the Starbucks I really enjoy going to. It's one of my favorite places to go, especially after I've gotten all my shit done and I've kind of cooled down from my workout. I like to drink. I've had enough water. I like to go get coffee. I'm pretty much a coffee addict at this point. Interesting. Anyways, um, so I'm one of those types of guys who like I have to have a cup of coffee throughout the day, otherwise I pass out. You can ask Fuka about this or any of the guys who play D&D with me. I
Mhm.
get cranky if I don't have a cup. It's a problem. I need to get more water after this. So, yeah, as I was saying, um, I go in there and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just order. I kind of splurged into myself. I don't like to do this, but I went and got one of their wraps, which was really good. Mm, dude, what the fuck is with my throat today? I feel like I.
Chug it down with water.
Yeah, here, give me a minute. I'm gonna go grab some more water. Something's hitting me in the throat. Entertain the people, Fuka. I'll be
So,
right
hi
back.
people. Person. How art thou? That's good. Good. That's good. So, uh, fuck. I don't know. Oh, look, Silent is back. Hi.
All right, now I can breathe again. I don't know what Fuka said. I probably will never know because I will not go watch the recording again. Anyways, um, so yeah, I went to the Starbucks after running to HR, running to the Office of Registration, running to financial aid, and getting basically everything. Is my wife literally known as Mama? My wife's actual name is Mama. All right. Uh,
Oh my god, that's rich.
so I headed to the gym, or not headed to the gym. I headed to Starbucks after doing a bunch of running around. It was a good day. Let me get a wife for my son real quick. Preferably one that is of age. Not a hunchback. Is there any women that are decent in here? Let's take the zealot. That'll work. What about my second son? He needs a wife now. He can marry the gal that's Midas touched. Sure. All right. So yeah, I go to Starbucks, and of course, normally I order on the app, because it's a lot quicker. But I was like, screw it, I'll just go in. I don't have any money left on my app anyways. I'll just check it out. So I go in, and there's a gal that's working in there, or working the cash register. She doesn't know how to work the cash register. First great situation. And I'm like, oh, can I get a, my normal black iced coffee, no sweetener? 'Cause I'm the only asshole who seems to order that, so they always know it's me. But this girl's new to the store, so she didn't recognize me. As soon as I walked in, one of the other this Asian guy starts working on my coffee immediately because the guy knows me well enough at this point. I've been coming here for like two terms now, and I'm literally the only person on campus who drinks coffee without sweetener.
Huh.
God damn, man. I've got like something in my throat that's killing me. Um. Oh, what the fuck? I may have to start sucking on a lozenge or something like this after this. Yes. So as I was saying, he makes my coffee, and I go through the ordering process. Lay screws it up. The machine's not working. Same thing as usual. And the guy, as I'm getting my thing, he brings up the cup of coffee. He says, or he looks at me as she's like getting my name down, and he goes, Royce, right? I was like, yeah, and he's like, Royce with an S. I was like, yes, exactly. And he goes, what was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, he goes, have a good day. I left something on your receipt. I'm like, my receipt. So I look at the
It's
receipt.
his phone
No, no. Let me
number.
let me finish. All right. I was like, wait. I was looking at the receipt the girl handed me. I was like, there's nothing on this receipt. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So heads up to everyone who orders Starbucks ever. You probably know for a fact that they do write, or they give you like a mini receipt on your drink. I
Mm-hmm.
never noticed that till now. Till now. Um. So I mean, if I order online, I know what I ordered, so I just go in. Like I said, I'm the only guy who ever drinks black coffee. So I see the black coffee, I see what else I ordered right next to it, and I grab it. Um, Guy's phone number is on there with a heart and his name. I won't say his name. And I just look at the guy, I was like, as I'm walking out, I'm thinking, why is it I can't get a single girl's interest, but for some reason I have no problem getting guys? I tried to do the macho look, bearded, work out a lot, well, work out somewhat. No, nothing.
I don't know what it is, Phooka.
But yeah, so there's my amazing story for yesterday. And then I spent about 4 hours at work doing nothing, which is always fun. And yeah, there is story time with Fuka. Do you are
That's an event right there.
I mean, it really is, man. Let me do a holy war. Wait, how many men does this guy have? He has 1.81k. How many men do I have? I do not have even half that. Oh, sweet. One of my orders is shipped. That's great. I also realized yesterday, spring break is 1 week when you're in college, not two. So I thought I had next week off and order all my textbooks to show up
Oofity
next
oof.
week. So that's gonna be fun. Can't wait for my textbooks to show up late. That's gonna be amazing. Let's go ahead and build a castle walls. I need to give out some land to my vassals or my sons. That's fine. Sure. Grant land. Let's give him Bisca. Let's grant him Tebessa. And let's grab him Constantine. Ow. So yeah, not only is my chest like in pain today, but it's just been a hell of a day thinking about all this. Somehow, somewhere, this has all happened. I don't know what to tell you guys. It just seems to be my thing. So yeah, that was my fun time. So Fuka, would you like to share your story of your interview now?
Okay. So during my interview, I
Hmm.
went there. Nothing out of the ordinary. The place is very how should I put it? Not retro, not modern. Um, what's You know, like how pizza places are always like very Italian-esque or
Mm-hmm.
always like, yeah, that wasn't that. That was just like very
I mean, it is pizza.
yeah. But so when I was at the register trying to talk to one of the ladies there,
Uh-huh.
um, she asked, "Oh, are you gonna order?" I was like, "No, I'm here for an interview." And I, she gave me this weird look at
Uh-huh.
first,
Mm-hmm.
like she was like, "Oh, this is a new face I've never seen before. He's pretty cute."
Oh
She
no.
wanted to talk to me.
Uh-huh.
I, I, me being stupid, I didn't take the sign, so I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, okay." Um, I was here for an interview, and she pointed at the Asian guy, so I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, all right." I talked to him, and he was like, "Are you here for an interview?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It took it as though he never expected me to be
Okay.
for an interview.
Okay.
But anyway, he left. I sat there. She kept staring at me. Her friend
Mm-hmm.
came along. Well, glanced at me, and
Mm-hmm.
her friend came along. They done pizza, and I swear to God, the pizzas were so thin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thin crust.
It it was an insult to any pizzeria I've ever been to.
Yeah, that's something impressive. All right. Go on.
So yeah, he came back with another Asian chick,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
you know it's bad when it's an Asian rent flipping a pizza place. Oh my god. Ew.
and so yeah, they told me to come over. Um, they had absolutely no idea what the fuck they were doing.
Wait, seriously?
They had absolutely no idea. They was like, so you want to write down this and I'll do this? No, you do this, and then they were unprepared as shit. And the guy had to
Uh-huh.
look up on his phone what to say during an interview.
Oh my god. You're joking. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, did you get muted? Phooka!
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm here. But they had no idea what the hell they were doing.
Oh my god. So did they give you the job at least? I mean, for putting you through that awkwardness? I mean, fuck.
No, they were trying to be professional about it. I
Uh-huh.
gave them like I'll say I gave them Thursday or next Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
so they can actually go through with it. And
Oh, so you have to interview again.
either again or they'll probably just call me on Wednesday saying, "Oh, hey, you got the job." But no, they were so unprepared.
Oh my god, man. That's amazing. That is truly the best. I've never had something like that happen. Oh, Jesus.
But I literally saw, I was looking down
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the interview questions on there. he was he was so not prepared. They were both not prepared. She had a notepad
Uh-huh.
and she was writing it down saying, "Okay, da 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 da, where you going to school for?"
Mm-hmm.
I told them, "Oh, I'm going to their next semester, yada
Yeah.
yada."
Uh-huh.
And they was like, "Oh, have you ever been to Blaze?" I was like, "No."
Mm-hmm.
So why Blaze? Because it's
You're
the first
offering a
time.
job?
I was gonna say that, but I read back and
Mm-hmm.
said because because I want to see what it's like and it's very quiet and she said, "Oh, it's very lively some days or most days." To which that was a bullshit lie, seeing as there was barely any customers there during that day. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not here.
Hey, as long as they're willing to pay you, whatever. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they was
Wow. Just
oh,
wow.
that was honestly interesting. And when I got out, I was nervous because like I always thought I failed, but
Uh-huh.
no, they failed bad. Because they never said, "Oh, where will you see yourself in 5 years? Where will you do this? Da 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 da."
Yeah.
Like like how interviews actually interview.
Yeah, typically, yeah.
None of that was happening. They was like, "Where do you go to school? have you ever been to this place? What do you mean? You never been here? Stuff like that.
So they're
Not
basically looking to see if you are a good friend. You'd be a good person overall to hire as a friend of sorts.
Yeah, and then they asked me like this person in question saying, "Oh, how do you interact with people?"
Mhm.
I'm a bit, and I said, well, socialize to be more professional,
Mhm.
and and I retaliated, "Oh, I am a bit introverted, but given some time, I tend to open up and be very interactive with others."
Mhm.
And
Oh my god, you're just bullshitting the
uh,
entire way.
you damn right.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, oh, oh! This is the funny part.
Uh-huh.
So when I said, "Oh, it was my first time ever being in that place," it was like, "Oh, why was your first time?" And I was like, "Oh, because my family always travels around this. What is it? It was an outlet.
Mhm.
So my family and I always travel around this outlet, and I've never been to this place." I was like, in coming here for the very first time, I can tell it's awfully quiet, yada yada.
Insult the business, yeah, go ahead.
I didn't mean to insult the business. I
Uh-huh.
said it's from an outsider's
Point
point
of
of
view,
view
yeah,
because
uh-huh.
yeah, I had to make sure I wasn't trying to insult it because
Oh my god, Fuka. Wow. Alright. That's amazing.
uh and I think I got them with
Mhm.
the what is it? With oh how do you handle a situation
Mhm.
with an angry customer? I was like so this was a ride. So I said, "Oh, I will try to first. What is it? What did I say? I would try to first calm the situation down. Try to find any different routes
Mhm.
to to like have the customer come into a compromise. And if that doesn't go work, speak with a manager." And that was it. They was impressed on the wording that I chose.
Fuka, you're learning how to kiss ass like a professional. I'm proud of you. I'm happy that Wolf was able to teach you the trueness of what is to kiss ass. Oh my god.
I swear that wasn't me. I
Mhm.
swear.
Mhm. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh Jesus.
I swear that was not me.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to be honest, but if
Mhm.
even if I did that, I was gonna be a staring idiot. But what I said there, that wasn't me.
That was some bullshit. Yep, 100%. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm crying.
It was that's good. That's rich, man. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I'll give you credit, Fuka. That's impressive. I really hope you get the job. I want to see how you have to deal with that. Ooh, all right, let's
No,
join.
my son is dying.
I mean, I don't want to make the statement obvious here, but you are playing in Africa. Malaria is pretty common.
Oh no, my son has food poisoning.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Well, I guess that's normal. Joins the assassins.
Oh, you know how CK2 is. They won't put malaria into this. They're too kind for that.
No, they'll just give you pox.
Yeah.
Well, I joined the Abbasid Empire. Good news. So there's that. Exactly. I've got 11% decadence, so we're doing real well. None of my sons are being little idiots, so it's perfect. One's even ruling currently, and now he's got 2 wives, which is perfect. Let's see. Give him a third wife, so he has plenty of kids. I'm not marrying a bunch, because I'll be honest, it's a pain in the ass to do that. And oh my god, the Abbasid is in like every war possible. Why are we in India? What the fuck are we doing? Oh, there's a holy war going on in India. Great.
Can't see how that's gonna end very well.
I mean, I don't know why we're bothered with India. There's nothing of value for us. To be honest, I should have played as Medivas. I could have been amazing. I could have made an empire out of India from one province.
Oh, God.
There have been rumors circling that Sultan is sleeping with a woman other than his wives.
Dun, dun,
Let's
dun.
go and yell at him. My greed got the better of me. Yeah, just go ahead and pay me. That's fine. So here's a wholesome story for you. I was at the grocery store recently. Actually, let me tell the story of the date that preludes this. Okay,
Hmm.
the mom date.
Oh, God.
This isn't as bad as the whale. I don't know if I've told the whale story. I probably won't ever tell the whale story on here until like me, Phooka, Fraz, Cameron, and Trent all get together. Like to actually hang out and maybe do like a stream together. Then maybe we'll see. But till then, no. But so the mom story. So I've been chatting with this cute Asian girl, on Tinder. Gorgeous girl, beautiful as all hell from her pictures. Fit. I mean, she had full body pictures, so I could actually see what she looked like. She was really well fit. She looked really pretty, very smart. Gal. I was really impressed. Problem. Well, to some, it was a problem. She has a kid, didn't bother me none. Whatever. I'm at that age where single moms don't not an issue. Wishes in secret no matter the risk. Sure. Of
Fuck, I got
course.
the pox.
Oh no.
And I
Alright.
had a horrible mystery.
Alright. So, this girl, we agreed to go to the amusement park up near one of the schools that are like have a bunch of rides set up in their parking lot. I was like, all right, sweet, we can go do that. I go up, pull $100, and gal set up, and I'm like, okay. Now, suddenly she comes and shows up. Now she was supposed to show up at 1 to 2, didn't show up. I text her. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, can we make it 2 to 3? I'm like, or whatever.
No, I died.
Oh no. So she shows up around 3:30ish after finally telling me that she was on her way. It wasn't great, but it sucked, but whatever. She pulls up and immediately I see her driving past me. Let's see, no. Yeah, go. Oh wait, kill my second born son. All right. So just kill my son. Whatever. Uh. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I could see as she drives by me as I'm sitting down there downstairs watching Gone Girl with someone, with one of my family members. I see this woman drive by and I immediately notice the double chin. I'm like, oh no, not again. No, this isn't happening again. I was like, maybe I'm just seeing things. Whatever. If she might be thicker, maybe that's the problem. Whatever. Um. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I go to oh god, Fuka, you are lagging behind. Oh, there we go. Okay, now you're caught up. All right, now I can bump up
I
to
was about
speed
to
2.
say.
All right, I'll bump up to speed 2 and leave it at that for right now. So I was like, all right, whatever, I can go deal with this. I go out and get into the car, and at first I'm like, okay, she's really thick. I was like, okay, I can deal with that. And then I hear, "Let's go to the park, mommy," behind me. Behind me is her 4-year-old son, and I'm like, I look at her, I was like, you didn't say anything about your son coming along, and she's like, oh, I thought I could have sworn I did. That's not a problem? It's like, being the nice guy, I was like, sure, that's fine. No one ever mentioned this. No one ever said anything. I didn't ask for the kid to come along. She didn't say anything about the kid coming along. Nothing. All right, whatever. We then go start driving. I was like, "Hey, where do you want to go? Or do you want to go to the school or the street one that's out here?" And then the kid keeps piping up, "I want to go to the park. I want to go to the park. I want 50 freaking times." Whatever. I was like, "Hey, there's a park right over here on this street. Let's go over here. It's pretty nice. Let's check it out." So we go over there, and oh my god, there's so much going on. You want me to assassinate this person? Spread their vile heresies? Sure. Wait. An assassin prefers to intimidate their enemies into submission. Therefore, the order the biggest publicity to strike fear anyone is to oppose them. You must assassinate him. Okay. Time to assassinate you. Sorry, buddy. I can pay this guy. Wow, that's gonna cost me a lot of gold. Alright, well, whatever. Let's get this guy assassinated. Come on. Join. Invite to plot, yes. Alright, so as I was saying, so we get to this park. I was like, whatever. And we proceed for the next 45 minutes in what is the most awkward date I've ever had. Like, the whale story was bad, but at least this girl was willing to talk to me. Talked way too much about her exes, but that's besides the point. This gal spent 45 minutes walking around this park with this kid. We didn't talk more than 5 minutes, and I tried everything. Because I'm a very charismatic guy. I'm the type of guy who can start a conversation with anybody. So I'm like making jokes, trying to making comments on her like tattoo. Oh, I'm dead. I died of severe stress. Well, that's not surprising.
Rip.
You want me to become your advisor? Sure. Let me rejoin the assassins. No. Decline that. Let me go ahead and make my focus. Griminaire, sure, why not? And let's definitely. Oh, I can't change my focus till 777. Okay. Anyways, so for 45 minutes we walk around. I'm like asking her about tattoos, about what she does for a living. So here's what I surmise from the conversation. Now, given she doesn't say much, she lives at home with her mom. Whatever. We've all been there. She doesn't work. She doesn't have a degree. She voluntarily babysits like 7 kids. Doesn't get paid for it. And her mom pays for all of her entertainment, like going out to concerts and stuff. So I'm sitting there like, okay, obviously you're not a good match for me. That's almost a guarantee here. But let's see where things go. Maybe it'll get interesting. Maybe something will happen. I don't know. Whatever. So 45 minutes, and we get to the end of the date. The kid starts crying, complaining, needs to go down for a nap. She takes him to the car, and I'm like, I can just walk home from here because it's only like a 10-minute walk. And so she gets her kid in her car finally. I'm like standing there awkwardly. She shakes my hand, no joke, and says, "It was fun." I'm like, all right. So I walk off. Later, I get a message from her saying, "Hey, that was a really fun date. We should do that again sometime." I'm like, no. Not happening. Continues on. She messages me later asking me, "Hey, do you want to come over to my place sometime this week? When I have no one around, we could have some fun." Of course, I said, no, I'm not interested. I was like, "Oh, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm not really interested." And she goes, "Oh, you're gay. Okay, I'm sorry." Yeah, obviously, lady. Your thick ass, uh-huh. That must be it. Like you look like 2 of you in the goddamn picture. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, and I'm like, I said yes. I was like, yes, I am gay. That's exactly it. And she's like, oh, well, I mean, are you single? I couldn't think how to respond. This took me about 5 minutes to figure out how to respond, and so I responded, yeah, I got a gay black guy that just got out of prison or is about to go to prison out in New York that I'm talking to right now. So you don't laugh at that now, do you, Phooka? Fuck you. So she oh, and then blocks me on Snapchat. All right. I unmatched her on Tinder. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, not a problem. Not a problem. I can deal with this.
That's so fucking hilarious.
I just, I, I don't know how to fathom the events of the situation. I'll be 100% honest with you. Okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let's do intrigue. Oh, we have to wait till October. So yeah, afterwards, another wholesome story was I had like $100 in cash on me. I had realized that this woman was gonna have me pay for her and her son to go on rides if we had gone there. Um. Okay. Sure. Our love is sacred. I don't care. Um. So I'm not really playing, to be honest. I'm just telling stories at this point. So or I realized she was gonna have me pay for her and her son to go on rides while I sat there and watched, which really pissed me off to no end. One of the reasons I kind of basically blew her off after that. Um, Afterwards, or before we went there though, or before I went on the date, like I said, I had like $100 on me. So I went to the grocery store near my house, and um as I went over there, there was an old lady that was in front of me that was on a budget, and she was like short $5 on like some flour or something. I don't remember what it was exactly. So of course, being the nice guy I am, I was like, "Hey, I've got a fiver," and I paid for it, trying to be nice. I was like, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, you're so sweet." I was like, I would, and of course the cashier was cuter than hell, so this I might have had my own reasons. Uh, so the old lady looks at me. She's like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I said, oh, it's no problem. I would do the same thing for my own great grandma. She looks at me. She just says, nods her head and kind of smiles. And I realized afterwards, telling the story, that I just called this lady old, like really old. Because I didn't say grandmother. I said great grandmother. Um. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, sure, whatever. If I offer you a gift, sure, I'll take that gift of 200 gold. Um, I realized that afterwards that was really bad to say, but she got $5 out of it, so, and it wasn't meant to be an insult. It's just I was, watching out for someone who I thought would, be a good idea to. So I did that, and yeah, that was my little wholesome story. Unfortunately, the cashier, I didn't get a chance to ask for a number because by the time my stuff went through, it had already been bagged so quickly that I didn't get a chance to get a conversation going with the gal. More bummed about that than anything. And so, yeah, that's kind of how my last week went for my date, or at the beginning of this week went for my date and everything. It was so bad. It was just, yeah, left and right, bad, up and down. Ugh. Yeah, so that was my fun. I don't have any more stories.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
I'm out. I'll be honest, I'm out of stories. That was the last of them for the day. So, Fuka, should we call the game there? Oh, man. I got my throat is hurting so bad. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream because I can't talk like this. We did an hour stream. It's an hour recording. Fuka and I will come back later this probably tomorrow and play some more. I just need to let my throat heal because I think I caught some. I'm catching something. So, Fuka, say goodbye to the people.
Bye.